Join the Discord if you want to participate in future viewer battles. Interesting, folks. We're starting with D4 this time. D4? Let me get this. D4? This is looking like a Zucker Tort Chigorin variation, if I'm familiar with the theory. And we are fianchettoing here. Bishop to G2. Wow. Are these actual beginners? 650 rating and 850 rating, folks. Here we go. Beginners, these are under 1200 rated players. All the players today will be under 1200 rated. We already have a white bar moving up here on the analysis, as it looks like white's going to be picking up a pawn. What do you take? Are we taking on D5 right now? Is that what's happening? I think we just take on D5, but if they take the knight, then I don't think it works. I haven't played chess in a few days, so my analysis, my brain analysis is a little out of shape. I haven't done my puzzles. I haven't been doing puzzles, guys. I've been doing poker puzzles. Link your profile. Make sure you link and then verify. There's 2 different steps to getting the role. You have to link and then verify. Oh, my blunder. We'll see, folks. We'll see if I find it. Just drop the whole piece in the middle there. But it's not over yet. These are both beginners. I would recommend no resigning today, folks. These are beginners. I want to see the comeback. Thinking about it now, though. The knight's under attack. We got to find it. We don't have to. Actually, it's safe. Currently defended by the bishop. But what are the ratings here? What did I say? 650 versus 850. Pretty equal here still. But black going to be the slight favorite here, rating-wise, despite dropping a whole piece, folks. So it's interesting. 200 rating deficiency, but up a piece right now. Is that enough? Find out live on the Bobby Wells Show. Bishop moving back to E7. Probably not a great place for it. I think maybe B6 is a good place for it, right? Nothing wrong with B6. Good move. Knight to C3, developing the last knight that hasn't developed yet. And we're going forward now with knight to G4. What's that knight doing? Where are we going with that knight? Evaluation currently says +8 for white, but now down to 6. Throwing the lead here, actually still crushing it though. And a trade-off. Black starting to trade off some pieces here. Not sure about trading off pieces. Oh. Attacking the queen, and now the bishop is under attack. Well, this is interesting because the white player is up a whole piece and a pawn right now. Valuation says crushing it, but currently down a minute. A minute in a blitz game? If the black player can just delay and keep it going long enough, the white player will crumble under time pressure, folks. I think black has to just avoid trading pieces, keep it complicated as possible, make white think about their moves, and just keep running the clock down. Did we just drop a piece? Oh my gosh. Folks, could have just moved that bishop to safety, right? Just bishop back, or wait, what happened? They just like defended it with the pawn instead of moving it to safety. But now, I mean, you still have 2 strong pawns. I would probably, you know, just play for the promotion here or something, but white's still crushing it. Still crushing it. It's up 2 pawns now instead of being up a piece and a pawn, but still crushing it. Just these 2 middle passers should be a free win here. If they don't drop anything else here, but you know, we do have a 650 versus an 850 rated player is currently down material, up a minute and a half on the clock, so anything can happen here. And we just dropped a knight, it looks like. Oh my god, but oh my, what? That was too much to even analyze. I don't even know what just happened. I'm gonna have to see the slow motion instant replay to really fully understand that. But this is a wacky wild 650 versus 850 beginner game, guys. We are going to have to check some analysis later, maybe, because that was insane. And white is still winning after all this. Somehow the black's queen got captured. I didn't even see it because I was focused on what was happening on F6. I just didn't. I was stunned. I'm a little bit stun locked. But we did move the queen to safety, which is a good sign. White still looking like the favorite here, although the engine evaluation is down to +4 now. So it just keeps looking like lower and lower, but still absolutely crushing it for white here. And the queen gone now, but you do have to worry about how black has 4 pieces, even though down a queen, up a piece here. Two minor pieces and 2 rooks. So 2 bishops in place of a queen here for black. And 200 rating points and a minute on the clock. So this is still an even game despite the evaluation, I do believe. Because white has to coordinate their 3 pieces better than black coordinates their 4 pieces. and they have less time. And the pawn structure for white here is just chaotic. These two islands that are just, you know, we have 3 pawn islands, and then these 2 pawns are doubled up and just separated. We do have a little bit of hope with these passers though, running it down the middle eventually, if we can never get that far. But we're gonna put the queen back on d6 here, attack a bishop that's currently defended. But I don't know, what are we gonna see? Are we gonna see the rook on a8 get into the game at some point? Or are we just going to let it hang out over there, defend the a7 pawn? Same with the rook on a1, folks. A lot of people forget that they do have rooks on a1 and a8 in the beginner levels here, so you'll see a lot of that today probably. And there we do see the rook get involved into the game here. Queen has to move to safety. Probably two options here, I do believe. I believe two sane options. One of them is more sane, but we'll see. Beginners here are under 1200 rating in the Discord. Check it out. And that's the best, probably the best one, probably the best move. I do believe we're hitting the a7 pawn, putting the queen on the rank, on the 7th rank. Checks are okay. Checks are okay. We just moved the king. Okay, probably h2, right? I would say instead, because you're gonna get checked by this bishop, I think. And then that's just a free bishop move, and puts the heat on your king. But maybe not. Maybe you don't move. Maybe you don't do that check. Maybe the bishop in front of the pawn is good. But I did imagine that that's what we were gonna see. Yep. And now we are black does have to worry about f7. Not really. Actually, the bishop defends f7, but they do have to kind of be wary of it. Now I think just rook. I don't know. We'll see what they do. I don't want to give too many things away here with my commentary, because I do believe they're probably watching. But now down a minute and a half for white. Just has to find the moves here. And yeah, that's probably the move I was looking at. Rook goes under attack, but it brings the rook into the middle now, activates the rook, attacks both of these bishops. Once this bishop moves though, the white bishop will be defended by the rook here. So we do just have to get this out of the way. I think we're taken here though, right? Just a free, apparently attack twice, queen only defends it once, but we take here, and now your queen's under attack. You're probably going to take here. This is a good place for the bishops here. Look how these bishops are just really lined up here. Good for later, good for later. So just good positioning here for black. Like I said earlier, they have 4 pieces versus 3, and these 4 pieces are pretty well coordinated versus these 3. How this queen's, you know, I mean, these rooks are decently placed, but you would like to maybe get a rook up here and be putting some pressure on. Maybe get this bishop to move, and then you have, actually, I didn't arrow that right. Watch, dude, insane. You're never gonna see a 650 player do that, but unless they're watching the stream. But that would be that'd probably be it. Yeah, there's a crushing tactic here that you would see if you were like maybe 1300 rating. Yeah, queen sack back rank. It's actually rook sack, queen sack back rank. And they didn't find it, but it would have been incredible if they did. Yeah, just boom, boom, and then your queen hits them here with the check, king moves over, and then you hit this, sacrifice the queen, take back with the rook, and it's back rank checkers, folks. Pretty tough to find this, but it's like they're 600 rating, so 600, 800 rating. That's not a 600, 800 rating move, folks. Sacking like your rook and your queen and seeing like a 5-move combo, 4-move combo, something like that. It's not something that they're gonna find, but it's there. I'm just saying. But white's now down a whole minute here, a fresh minute down on the clock here, almost a minute and a half, and there it is. But black didn't respond to this double attack here. Now after takes, it comes with check. Just drop the whole piece now for black. Black looking like they're crumbling here. That was more like what a 600 rated player would do. Double up on this, bring the queen down to here, so that you have 2 attackers on this piece. And what they needed to do was like move the bishop out of the way. And now you just take it. And it's a queen and a rook versus a queen, folks. Or queen and a rook versus a rook. Good game here, though. Very good game here. Let's see if they can finish it up. It's not checkmate yet. But we're playing 5+5 here, so it should be plenty of increment, hopefully. We're probably just going to see a whole lot of checks. I don't think they actually know how to checkmate here. But that works too. Yeah, just take the pieces, and then we're probably going to see them promote to another queen, and then checkmate that way. That's usually how I checkmate at this rating. But that works too. And then this. Yep. And then this. And then checkmate. Or you can do checkmate in a few more moves. But yeah, just queen there instead is checkmate. But we'll do this instead, I guess. Probably just move the rook back, and then, yeah, okay. Now we're going the opposite direction of where we need to, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually, folks. We're learning how to checkmate, so these players probably haven't studied the checkmate patterns manual on chessable.com. I did. I studied it a little bit, so I know the checkmates. But get ready for the next one, folks. Be ready in the Discord. If you're in the waiting room, make sure you're ready. We do have to see a checkmate, though. We could see a stalemate. And now, please, queen to here, I assume. I don't know. Yeah, queen there, and then you just like boom, boom. Now, boom, boom. Or not that. Boom. Oh my gosh. Now here or something. Here. And then boom, checkmate. Or the pawn blocks, and you go here. Okay, now just checkmate him. Just checkmate him, please. Just checkmate him. Please checkmate. No! No! Oh, okay. Now it's impossible to not get checkmated. We found it. We figured it out. Okay, we got it.
Good game, man.
GG's.
Good game, guys. Thanks for playing.